the seasonal event dungeon for Final Fantasy. A map. So it's in Ulda near the Waking Sands. Or not the Waking Sands. The Waking Sands is not in Ulda, I don't think. I don't know, I'm kind of rambling at this point. I'm too lazy to walk places, so I just teleport everywhere. You know? Isn't that what everybody does? Just teleport everywhere? Because they're too lazy to walk. Unless they have like that one mount that they love like a lot, so they just purposely never teleport anywhere. So it should be up this way. And if you complete all 4 quests, I believe you do get an achievement. So you just go up here, and then you'll see like a huge crowd of people. There it is. And then you accept it, and then you skip through the text like everybody else does, because nobody reads the text in this game, just to be honest. So I have no clue where to go for this. Oh, it's in Horizon. That's good. Everybody's got that thing marked. Because it's such a main part of the story. Well. So, this event is really interesting because it's like a mini game that you just play, and then when you play the mini game, you just get all interested in it, and you just want to play it over and over, which you can, I think, after you've completed all 4 of the quests. And it's not level max, so you don't have to be a certain level to do it. You could just be a low level like me and play it. And then you jump down here, and you survive with 1 HP. Or 213 HP. Now it's somewhere over here. And then... oh, here it is. Probably should just stick with the crowd of people. They should know best. Teleportation ward. Yep, that seems to be natural. Let's do that. What are these things on the ground? Huh. Neat. Whoa, what is this? Hello. I will aid you in whatever you are doing right now. Because every time you walk up to an NPC, there's always something wrong with them. Which is why you should never play as a white mage. Because then you have to heal them, and then it just gets all frustrating. I'll just won't skip it. Well, if you're watching this, you probably don't want to see the cutscene, you just want to figure out where things are, so... And then you can access the cheap dungeon. Oh, isn't that interesting? Yay, now you get to go through this thing, and you get to start the whole new world of puzzle. So basically, it's like just about every old game. You can use the screen, but I wouldn't recommend it. I just recommend using a little map on the side. And you have to get all these codes for the first floor. It's a really fun game. Probably after this live stream, which is probably going to be the shortest one on this channel so far, I'm probably going to just play it over and over, and over, and over, until I can't stand playing it anymore, which will probably be a while. And then floor 2. And the part about floor 2, you actually have to go through and find all the stuff. Just all these little letters, which means you have to uncover the entire map. And I'm honestly just rambling now to make sure that everybody knows that, well, at least think that I actually know what I'm doing. Which by anybody watching this channel should know, which is not going to be anybody, by the way. But anybody that does watch this should know from other live streams that I usually have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to video games. And I have never once played from experience, so the good thing about the code is it's something based off of Final Fantasy. It's not a real thing. Unless you think Final Fantasy is real. Which there's no problem with that, especially if you're a role player. Which is really fun, especially if you go out to conventions and cosplay, or whatever you do, which can actually get expensive. For once, I'm actually not bad at something, probably because it's a minigame and it's not important. I mean, unless you're playing Five Nights at Freddy's, then it'd be an important minigame. But then again, Five Nights at Freddy's, I'm not even going to talk about because that game is so old. And I actually played it before, and it's fairly boring. You just click buttons repeatedly in a pattern. And then each of these letters like unlock a different chamber or something like that. And then you just maze your way through everything. And these graphics in the little picture there kind of remind me of Doom. Like, that was a really cool game. And then the password is Chocobo. And voila, you completed the quest. I'm not even going to bother with the cutscene, because if you're watching this, you're probably going to play it, so I'll leave that to your discretion. Final Fantasy is a great game. Skip cutscene yet again. Yay, now we get to go back to Ulda. I like that teleporting sound effect as well. It's like a really, really nice sound effect that you can just never get bored of, like, ever. And then you have your loading screens, which are always amazing. I remember when it was still on the Game Boy and Final Fantasy was like a super ultra pixelated, and you just had it was just all story based and turn based, like Pokemon or something. that was always amazing to do. And it still is amazing to play. It's also fun if you ever go back to play old games on old consoles. That's always a joy to do. Once again, we skip the cutscene. And then you get Wind Up Elise, Wind Up Gusted Stew, and then the Stormblood Orchard Roll, which is a sound music scroll, and then Experiencing Gil. I don't know what the heck that Final Fantasy card thing is though, but that's the seasonal quest. And then after it, you can do all of that stuff. And you get the achievement, and the 4th time's also a charm, which I don't understand because I did that once. So that's the entire quest. Super simple.